Hi there folks, welcome back to Rich Reviews. I want to thank everyone who's been commenting on this channel, liking these videos, watching these videos, subscribing to this channel. Thank you for all that. That is awesome, that is wonderful. I thought I'd get up to these many subscribers or these many views. I want to thank you all for that. So, Logan, which is directed and co-written by James Mangold and adapting from, I think, various sources including X-23 and Old Man Logan. So once again we have Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart returning one last time as our favorite mutant superheroes, or in the case of Hugh Jackman, well, it'd be nice if he could show up in Deadpool 2. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Who knows, maybe the pay will convince him. This is designed to work as a standalone feature film. Though I have to say it's a vast improvement over X-Men Apocalypse, but then again the timelines are so screwed up that you can't figure out which one fits in the timeline altogether. So set in a vaguely dystopian future in 2029, the mutants are almost all but wiped out. So south of the border is where Professor X, Wolverine, and a bald-head mutant named Caliban, played by Stephen Merchant, which is a departure from Stephen Merchant's usual gig of doing comedies here. X is now 90 years old, I guess, and it has some real powerful psychic seizures. You know, Professor X and Logan basically act like Statler and Waldorf throughout the film. They constantly bicker at each other. Then one day, Logan finds himself protecting this girl named Laura, played by Daphne Keane. Basically, Logan really doesn't want anything to do with Laura, but eventually the nurse that's helping Laura dies, and then he sort of becomes this guardian for her. He really would like nothing more than to get a boat and have him and Professor Xavier just go off into the sunset, basically. A really evil scientist played by Richard E. Grant and a henchman played by Boyd Holbrook then show up, and then they find themselves on the run. So you would think to yourselves, after the success of Deadpool, possible success of this film, you would think to themselves, okay, maybe they'll make more R-rated superhero films because this thing is bloody and it's violent. Will that likely happen? I don't know, because quite frankly, they always want the usual wham bam boom superhero film. The wham bam boom, that was X-Men Apocalypse, and that really just was boring, folks. Now, at one point during this film, two characters in a hotel room are watching Shane, that classic film in which, you know, that the famous line at the end is when the boy says, "Shane, come back, Shane." And, well, here's the thing, this film is sort of like Shane. Wolverine does not want to come back to his previous life. Basically, anytime he's doing something, quite frankly, people die. It's like, you know, do I really want to come back to a life that I know that I don't want to be? I don't want to become this monster. He basically, he ekes out a living being a limo driver. And now, would you want to be a limo driver? I don't know. So after X-Men Apocalypse, which I didn't think was all that great because you're up against a god and you shouldn't win against a god here, folks. What Logan does well here is give you a villain that you simply cannot beat, and that's mortality. Frankly, every one of us ages. Very rarely in superhero films do these people age. They are simply recast, and basically Superman, he stays the same age more or less, while Logan and Professor X, they age. And basically, you know, one has dementia, one is he's basically always been curmudgeon. He doesn't want to be anywhere near anyone else. Again, it's like people grow old and they die, and that's the extent of life here. With the exception of The Dark Knight Rises, I've never encountered a superhero film that really dealt with the concept of aging. So throughout James Mangold's career, he has made some films that have dealt with very flawed characters like Copland, Girl Interrupted. Yes, James Mangold did that one, and also these latest two films here. He also made 3:10 to Yuma, which, yes, had unknown Ben Foster outacting Christian Bale and Russell Crowe, if you can believe that. He's trying to do the Christopher Nolan type of dark film, which, you know, yes, there's a story here, folks. Unlike Zack Snyder, which he tried to drag Superman into his dark abyss, Zack Snyder says, "Hey, look, isn't this all dark here? But I have no story to tell." Now, this girl, Laura, who, you know, who she's revealed to be, she's at the beginning of her power. She can do anything she wants, but she has yet to truly refine her powers. And really just, she's unruly, And she's like again, she's every other youth these days who thinks she can do anything she wants. So this is a really great proper send-off for this Wolverine trilogy here, folks. So Logan here, folks, is super awesome. I guarantee you this film will probably be on my top 10 list at the end of the year. Clearly this is a special film that I think everyone should see, even though, yes, it is violent. So, folks, what did you think of Logan? Did you happen to like this film? Did you not care for it at all? Please put that in the comment section, folks, below. As always, folks, like, comment, subscribe. Enrich yourself with knowledge. I'll see you next time, folks. See ya.